Good morning, everybody. It's the 22nd of September, and it's the first day of fall, and it feels like it. 45 degrees. Yeah, a little too cold for me. Um, Wanted to remind everybody that this is a whip and chat, and I am working on dressed up. If you can see that, the light's kind of off, but that might be a little bit better. It's a full square diamond art club by Eve Azette. It is 33 colors and has two ABs, and that is what I'm working on. A work in progress. WIP is a work in progress, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit this morning. I have time this morning. I don't have to go to work until I have a doctor's appointment today, so I don't have to be to work till after that. This is my wax, my pen, single placer, four placer. I love this four placer. It really, I never used one except until I started this kit, and I was like, well, I'm gonna try it. Everybody's raving about using a multi-placer because you get more of a section done. So, and I've got a lot done. I'm halfway done this picture. So, um, hopefully I can get a lot done this morning before I go to work and before I go to the doctor. And then I'm off this weekend, except for Saturday. I have to work a couple hours Saturday to make up for the hours I lost today. I'm losing this morning. So, yeah. So, how is everybody doing today? I am doing pretty well. Not looking forward to going to the doctor though. Consultation. I'm scheduled for a colonoscopy. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to finding out the process of that. People at work have told me you gotta have this done and this done. You gotta drink this stuff, and so yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. So, past 2 days have been kind of crazy-ish. First off, yesterday morning, well, Tuesday morning, we have 3 dogs. Bear, Shadow, Yogi. Bear and Shadow sleep in our room, and Yogi sleeps in my daughter's room. And we have a set bedtime. Sometimes we stay up a little bit later, but anyways, we have a set bedtime because my fiance gets up at 4:15 in the morning to get ready for work and all that stuff. So the dogs have a set bedtime, so they know when it's time for bed. Shadow usually comes over to the couch looking at us like, hey, it's bedtime, mom and dad, let's go, gotta go to bed. So we go to bed, and usually they know when the alarm goes off, 4:15 in the morning. They know it's time to get up. Well, for some reason the other day, Tuesday morning, Shadow decided he wanted to wake up at 4:45. It needed to go out. So, of course, we're tired. My fiance's like, I'll let him out. And I was like, no, I can let him out. You just stay in bed. So he was like, no, I'll let him out. So he gets up, and now we decide we're just going to stay up. Alarm's going to go off pretty soon. We'll just stay up. So that kind of threw us off. So I just turned the alarm off on my phone. I was like, all right, there's no sense in having the alarm on. We're already up. Well, Tuesday night when we go to bed, I forgot to turn the alarm back on. So the alarm did not go off yesterday morning. So I got up because nature called, and I figured, okay, it's got to be close to time to get up because that's when I usually get up in the morning. Is when I have to go, and by that time it's time to get up anyway. So, well, the alarm didn't go off, and I got up to do my business and came back to bed. And my fiance was like, "What time it is? What time is it?" And I looked at the phone, and it was 20 minutes after 5. So I'm like, "Oh my god, the alarm never went off." So now he's having to rush, and he's kind of mad because he makes breakfast in the morning, and he gets to sit and he gets to relax before he has to go to work, and I get to play on my tablet for a few, and he gets to take care of whatever he's got to take care of before he goes to work. So now he's kind of crabby. That kind of ruined my day because I was tired and kind of mad at myself because I didn't set the alarm. So, but he was okay. He was said, "I'm over it. It's fine. I just can't have breakfast, and I like to wake up before I go to work." And I was like, "I know, I'm sorry." And he's like, "Oh, it's okay. I'm over it. Let's just try to salvage this day and have a good day." So I worked at 3:30 yesterday, and which was nice because I usually work till 5, and it nice change of pace of getting off at 3:30. Even my friend and the new guy that works is like, "You getting off at 5 o'clock? You get off at 3:30 today?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You're not gonna know what to do with yourself when you get home." And I was like, "I know. I actually get time to do something." And I was gonna work on this last night, but I got on websites and was looking at diamond paintings and getting my wish list ready for what I want to treat myself to. And my niece, older niece, is into diamond painting, so I'm thinking about getting her one for Christmas since wax is not working. So then we're trying to figure out when's the best time to go see my son next month, and we were talking about that last night, and so it. Then I cooked supper when I got home because my fiance was late getting home. So I made supper last night. Usually he does supper. He'll make supper. And he's a good guy. He makes breakfast in the morning when we get up in the morning at 4 or something in the morning, and he makes sure we have supper because he'll usually be home before I am, and he's just a really good guy. I mean, we take turns making dinner, but he always makes breakfast. That's just a given. He always makes breakfast. So, and then when he's off, when I have to work on the weekends and I come home for lunch, he has lunch ready for me, and so like I said, yesterday was kind of a messed up day, and getting up at 3:45 the other morning just threw me off. And that's what I told him yesterday when I got home. He was like, "Well, why why the alarm didn't go off?" I said, "You know what?" I said, "Getting up at 3:45 yesterday just threw us off, and it messed up the whole system of things." And see, I have been getting forgetful lately because I'm going through perimenopause, so which means menopause is not far behind from what I've been told. And I've been airheaded lately, and it kind of irks me because I don't like being that way, and it's annoying. It's like my fiance will tell me something if I'm off or whatever. He'll, "Oh, remember to do this, do this." And it's like 10, 15 minutes after he's gone to work. It's like, what did he tell me to do? Just airheaded. I am airheaded lately. Getting in my old age, I'm going to be 50 in December. And so it's like, what is going on with my brain? So I told him that last night too. I said, "I'm dingy." He said, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "Well." through premenopause, so expect a lot of airheadedness. And he was like, well, just like looking at me like, oh, okay. So I'm just trying to tell you. If I forget something, don't think it's on purpose. So yeah, so I have to go get my check today and pay a couple bills, and then I have to go to the doctor, and then I have to run to the store get lunch. I mean, I could have took a personal day today. My manager was like, do you have personal days you want to use? Because you could use a personal day. And, which I probably should have because I don't like rushing. And I said, no, I said, it's truck day today, and I really don't want to miss today. And she's like, well, okay. She's, I'm trying to figure out the best way to schedule you so you you can take a personal day and you still get paid for it, and then you wouldn't have to rush today. And like, no, I'll be in. And so now I'm kind of second guessing that. I was like, I wish I should have just said I would take a personal day, but and then I wouldn't have to go in on Saturday. But I guess I better do it because I need the money, and I like my job, and I like the people I work with. So if I didn't, I would have took a personal day. So the other night, Tuesday night, we watched 3 episodes of season 3 of Stranger Things. I love that show. My son got me into watching it. I'd seen it on Netflix, and I was like, everybody's raving about Stranger Things, so I'm gonna check it out. And I told my son, I said, I just started watching Stranger Things, and he's like, oh, when you first watch it, it's kind of slow starting, but once you watch it a little bit more, you'll get into it, and I'm really into it, so I'm pretty excited that I'm on season 4 because they said season 4 is a pretty good season. So hopefully it'll be worth my while, which it has been so far. My fiance, he'll fall asleep watching certain things. If I'm watching certain things, he falls asleep on the couch, and then asks me like 50 questions. Well, what happened? What happened? So when we were watching it Tuesday, might have been Monday. Maybe it was Tuesday and Monday. I can't remember. See, forgetfulness. We watched 3 episodes, and because that was all that was left of season 3, so we watched those, and he actually stayed awake for the whole thing. And of course, he was asking questions because a few of the episodes before that he had fallen asleep. So he was like, "Well, who's this person? And who's this person? And are they a bad person?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's like you fell asleep during that episode. That's why you don't recognize this person. Remember this person." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And it's like, quit asking questions. I love you, but quit asking questions. And so yeah, watch that. And my favorite character in Stranger Things is Dustin. I just love Dustin. He's just a little sweetie pie. For those of you who watch Stranger Things, you know who he is. Who those who've never seen Stranger Things, you should probably check it out. If you have Netflix, go check it out. It's a really good show. I like shows like that. I like true crime shows, true crime movies. I've watched, what was the most recent one I watched was Don't F with Cats, about Luca Manata. That was a good series. I watched another series, Finding Robert Fisher. That was pretty good. There is another series out that's kind of similar to Don't F with Cats. It's Sins of Our Mother. So I'm probably gonna check that out this morning once I get done making this video after I upload it and everything, and see if how it looks like it's gonna be good. I like all true crime stuff. Um, my friend at work, she got me watching 911 with Angela Bassett and Jennifer Love Hewitt. That's the season I'm on, the one where Jennifer Love Hewitt's in it. I finished to see all the seasons of Lucifer. That show is amazing. And Tom Ellis is one sexy devil. That is for sure. I am a huge, huge Tom Ellis fan. I was into Supernatural for quite a bit. Team Dean. I am definitely Team Dean. Nothing against Sam, or those of you who are Team Sam, but I am 100% Team Dean. Trying to think, what other shows I would like to watch. I like comedies. Love horror movies. I recently got to see the new It movie. The first one. My daughter's seen them all. I don't know how many there is, but I thought that was pretty good. Let's see, another good movie. Sling Blade. I love Sling Blade. I love just about anything with Tom Hanks in it. Even though Sling Blade wasn't Tom Hanks, that was Billy Bob Thornton. But I love like Forrest Gump and Big and just about any movie with The Green Mile. Oh, I love The Green Mile. We were talking about movies yesterday at work, and my friend was telling me, "Oh, you need to check out this movie, The Longest Ride." So I might check that out this weekend. She said it's a really good movie. Steel Magnolias. I love Steel Magnolias. Julia Roberts and Sally Field are my favorite actresses. I love 80s movies. My favorite all-time movie of the 80s was Pretty in Pink and 16 Candles and Breakfast Club. Oh, Breakfast Club came on Netflix. It was either Netflix or Hulu. I sat and watched it, and I was just tickled pink because I was like, oh, that's my favorite movie, and I was looking for it, trying to find it to stream and everything, and I couldn't find it, and they finally put it on, I think it was Netflix. It might have been Hulu. Can't remember. And my daughter and I sat and watched it, and because she has a DVD, and she's watched it, and it's like, I just love, love, love that movie. I love it. I love it. All 80s movies. Like I said, I like the thrillers. I like the horror movies. My daughter, she's watching the series Heartland. She's been watching that forever. She's been trying to get me to watch it. It's like, I'll get around to watching it. I'll get around to watching it. And I watched like 1 or 2 seasons with her. And she's like, well, don't you like it? And I was like, yeah, because it's got horses in it, and I love horses. And my daughter loves horses, and she loves Twilight. And so she's Team Edward, and I'm Team Jacob. So we get in little debates sometimes. Like, Mom, are you still Team Jacob? It's like, I'm always going to be Team Jacob. no matter what. We watched Walking Dead. We got to get back to watching that again. We're starting from the very beginning so we can follow it through again. My daughter watches it. So yeah, there's a lot of shows I want to get through this winter. But I'm hoping to finish up Stranger Things in the next few days. As they say, season 4 is supposed to be awesome. So I can't wait to watch it. And I'm restarted watching Lucifer too. So, like I said, I am huge Tom Ellis fan. He is just the sexiest man I've ever seen. I mean, not literally the sexiest man I've ever seen, but sexiest actor on TV, which varies. Because I mean, there's a lot of sexy actors out there. My friend and I were talking about that yesterday, and I'm a huge Chris Helmsworth fan. Oh my God, Thor. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper, all of them. Love Chris Pratt. Love Vin Diesel. Brad Pitt, of course. Thelma and Louise. Ho, 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 that boy, I tell you. So yeah, I got a lot of favorite actors and some favorite actresses, but my biggest kick was Lucifer. My daughter got me 2 shirts with him on it, and I'm part of two or three groups on Facebook. I'm always Googling and finding out what's his next project gonna be, and he is very attractive, and he can sing. He can sing. Oh my goodness! I told my friend, I was like, he could come if I could meet him. He could sing to me all day long, talk to me in that accent. Oh my Lord! I would just have him sing and talk, sing and talk. Not even talk. I'd just sing, then talk. But yeah, he is. He was still is. I still try to catch re-episodes of Lucifer, and my mom got me watching him. She was watching him one day, and she goes, "Tina, have you ever watched Lucifer?" I was like, "No." I said, "But I've heard about it, and I don't know if it's gonna be any good." And she goes, "Oh my God, you gotta watch it. The actor who plays Lucifer is amazing, and he's sexy." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll check it out." So I checked it out, and from the first episode, I was hooked. And not just because of him. I mean, he was a big part of it, but the storyline, it was really good. So, who are you guys' favorite actor or actresses and favorite TV shows and series or whatever? Just let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I'd like to know who else, if anybody has the same. Are there any Lucifer fans out there? Any Supernatural fans? Any Twilight fans? Any 80 movies fans? I love Stephen King movies. I watched Doctor Sleep a little while ago, and that was a good movie. Ewan McGregor, oh, he did a phenomenal job as Danny. Yeah. So, what are your favorite movies, and what are your who are your favorite actors? I mean, I have. Oh, and the kid from Sling Blade, Lucas Black. He turned into a little cutie too. Um. So yeah, I like Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, movies like that. Powder. I loved Powder. I tried to get my daughter to watch it the other day. She didn't want to. I was like, oh, you need to watch this movie. It's so good. No, Mom, I don't feel like it. It's like, okay, well, you don't know what you're missing. And I should have just watched it because I had control of the remote. So I should have just watched it anyway, but I didn't. So yeah, what are you guys' favorite actors, actresses, favorite movies? The movie you always go to when you binge watch, or series do you binge watch? And like I said, I really never binge watched before until Lucifer. I think that's the first series I ever really binge watched. And now it's Stranger Things, so I want to kind of get back into Supernatural again because that is I love that show. I used to watch it all the time on CW, and yeah, we then we decided just to get Netflix, and so we watch Netflix. And he's big on watching YouTube, so he watches YouTube all the time. I try to pull up things on YouTube. I watch diamond painting videos and try to get ideas and pointers and listen for new websites to check out. Last night I went on DP clubs. Found a whole bunch of diamond paintings there that I want to get. I just wrote it down on a piece of paper because I was like, I gotta come back to this site and order these. I went to Cosmolori. Found a few pictures on there I wanted to order. I went to Shop Any Deals. I went to that one. So yeah, I got like a list of hundreds of diamond paintings I want to get. And it's like, well, I gotta pace myself because I got a whole back room full just about. And after my daughter helped me finish the completion video, not the completion, the stash video, she just gave me that puppy dog eye look. That I was like, well, you can have a couple of them and work on them if you want. So she took the deer one and she took the rose dreamcatcher one because she wanted to work on those two. So I told her, I said, don't take them and say you're going to work on them and then you don't because I'll be mad because these are the ones I want to work on. I'm not, I'm going to work on it. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. So she's starting to work on a rose dreamcatcher one. So when she's done with that, I'll put it in my portfolio. Oh, excuse me. Sleepy. Like I said, up at 3:45 the other morning. And, yeah. I'm trying to find this next one. There it is. So, like I said, I gotta go to the doctor today. A consultation for the colonoscopy, which I'm sure he's gonna tell me what it's gonna entail. And my throat's kind of raspy this morning. I'm gonna drink some water. So I'm sure he's gonna tell me what's gonna entitle and what I gotta do. And everybody's telling me I gotta drink this drink, and so yeah, fun stuff. And I was telling my boss the other day, I said, yeah, I said, when you're a kid, you can't wait to grow up. You can't wait to be an adult. I said, when you grow up, and then you're going to have all that, get poked and prodded and everything else. She's like, yeah, because you can't wait to grow up, and then you grow up and you find out all this stuff adults had to go through when you were a kid, and you're like, what? Why would I ever wish to grow up? So, talked to my mom Sunday for 2 hours. Or Saturday, sorry. Talked to my mom Saturday. I usually call her on Sundays, but I wanted to work on my picture Sunday and get most of it knocked out, which I did. I just got this section here, and then I'll be on the second half. So I'll flip it and get that done. And then I gotta try to fix some of the pictures that I have hanging up. A couple of them are sliding in the frame, so I have to unframe them, straighten them again. I think I gotta either use double-sided tape or mounting tape and fix them right in their frame. I have two from Diamond Art Club that I have Seize the Day by Chuck Pinson hanging up in my living room. That's a full round. And I had Sneaky Cat. I do have Sneaky Cat in the on the wall by the spare bedroom. That sucker took me a long time to do, but it came out so pretty and so good. I just love the colors in it. And it was the bigger version. I think it was like the 107 by something. Well, I was kind of disappointed because the frame I got from Hobby Lobby didn't fit, so I had to cut most of it down. And I was kind of mad because I put all that hard work into it, and then here it doesn't fit in the frame. And I was showing pictures to my friends, and they were like, oh my God, I bet you're disappointed you had to cut that much off, because I had to cut quite a bit off. And I was like, you know what, I still got a majority of it. Oh, that stick. And so I'm not too terribly disappointed. So we hung it up on the wall by the spare bedroom. And the other day it fell. So I have to try to figure out a way to fix it. Nothing broke, thank God. I would have been really devastated if I would have found out something broke. And it's in one of those like poster frames where you snap the frame together, the two sides, you slide them on, the long ones, and then you slide the side ones on. And it's just like flimsy plastic as the glass. Because that was the biggest one they had at Hobby Lobby. And I was like, I'm not going to special order a frame because I don't have the money. And I want to get it framed to put up on the wall. So I framed it, and it looked good, and it stayed for almost a year. Actually, a year. And then it decided it was going to fall. So I got to fix that one this weekend, and I got to fix the Chuck Pinson one, Seize the Day. And that one just slid down. I had double-sided tape on the back of it to hold it, and the painting decided it wanted to slide, so I'm going to have to put double-sided tape on that one too. I mean, mounting tape, I think. I need to try to find Gorilla Tape, because that works pretty good. So, if I can find Gorilla Tape, which I probably will be able to. I think they have some at my local hardware store. I'll do that this weekend and get them looking better, and I'll feel better once Sneaky Cat's back up on the wall. And I'll feel better when the Chuck Pinson one is straight and even. I think I'll show those to you guys in another video. Because I have some completed ones that are hanging up, so I'd have to do like a little go pause, go pause, go pause video because they're all scattered throughout the house. So yeah, but I just love Sneaky Cat. It took up my whole kitchen dining room table. I keep saying kitchen, but my dining room table, which we don't really use it to eat on anyway. My fiance and I sit in the living room and watch TV. My daughter stays in her room, so the only time I think we sit together, the only time we really sit together was when my parents came, and was the most. My daughter was out of her room, and we ate meals out here, and like I said, my mom and I sat out here and talked, and I did a little diamond painting when she was here, but when they were here last time, not this past time, but oh, um, the year before, that's when I started. I worked on Seize the Day, and my mom was just sitting here watching, like fascinated, like how do you do that? How do you have the patience? And she was starting to see it to start to come together, and she's like, that is really cool. And it's like, don't you want to try one? And she's like, no. She said, I do not have patience for that. She likes to do word find books, and she watches her soaps and does her word finds, and so yeah, that's about how that goes. My dad, he's retired, but he works at the golf course washing carts, and he just loves being around people. So my mom was like, I just let him go. Just let him go. Makes him happy. I let him go. So it's like, yeah. She's, like I said, he's a people person. He likes it. When they were up here visiting, um, in August, my dad went everywhere my fiance went. He was like, well, I'll go with you. I can do this. And talk to my fiance's friends and hung out with him, and which I thought was pretty cool. Because he's the only guy, my fiance is the only guy my parents and family actually really liked. They didn't really care too much for my kids' dad or other guys I dated in the past, but they've taken my fiance, and it hasn't been easy sometimes. But and his mom, my fiance's mom, she passed away um, a while ago, and she was the only mom of anybody I ever dated that I actually liked. There's been one or two moms I've liked, but she was just amazing. She took me and the kids into her home, and she barely knew us, you know. My fiance barely knew us because we got thrown into living together, and because I didn't have anywhere to go. And my sister's ex-boyfriend kicked us out, and because my sister went back to Georgia, so she eventually met somebody else, so she broke up with him. So it was crazy that I was stuck staying with her ex-boyfriend because small town people talk and they're like, oh, Tina's going out with that. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I am not seeing that man. I'm sorry. I don't care what it looks like. I'm not seeing that person. And so he decided he was going to kick the kids and I out on the street. And I told my fiance when we were dating at the time, I was like, I can't ask um, you to stay with you because I don't even know you, basically. And I said the kids and I will just live in a hotel because I was working. I got a job at the gas station and everything. So I was working. I said the kids and I will just stay at a hotel so I can get some money. And he's like, nope, nope. And he goes, I'm going to go talk to my mom. Because he was taking care of his mom. So, and she was like, yeah, sure. I just got to help with food. And I got assistance and stuff like that. And help with food. like I said, that was kind of a scary situation because I didn't know him that well, and he didn't know me that well. So it was tense at times. But his mom was just the sweetest lady. She was. And it was really sad when she passed away. And then we had to find a place because his family drama, which I don't want to talk about. But so we found a place and moved to another place. And then eventually we moved here and are buying this place. And so I think we're doing pretty. My mom tells us all the time, I'm so proud of you guys. And it's like, Mom, you're gonna make me cry. Don't say that, And she's like, No, I am. She's, I am so proud of you. Because you come from, all the bull crap with the kids' dad, and you just turned your life around. And I did. I completely did. I totally did. I turned it around. Which I'm proud of myself for that, you know. I'm a stronger person for it, and my kids are better for it, and so yeah. My mom tells me all the time, "We are so proud of you." It's like, oh, she says, we are. We're very proud of you. Because before, like I said before, my life was when I left the kids' dad, my life went to stooty booty crap. And I wanted to give up, and I was like, no, I can't do that. I don't want to give up. And it's just, it's frustrating. And then I got a DUI, and I was put on probation, and I was working at the time, and it was like most of my money went to my fine and everything like that. And I had so many hours of community service I had to do, and I didn't have a car because I didn't have my license because I lost my license with a DUI, and I had to walk. And my son was little, so it was like walking with a little toddler was kind of hard, and not having a car was hard, so I had to walk everywhere. And like I said, walking with a little toddler was hard. And my daughter, she was young too, and it was like, I don't know if I can do this, and I just wanted to give up. And some points it would get better, and then life would just knock me down again and be like, haha, you're gonna struggle for a while. And it's like, why? I'm doing the best I can. But I never gave up. As bad as I wanted to, I never gave up. And then, like I said, my sister moved up here, and she was like, you just need to come up here. Just come up here, stay with us. We'll help you get established and what you gotta do. And again, like I said, I didn't have a car. So when it got kind of stressful, I couldn't just take the kids and go for a ride, or we went for a lot of walks, and it was just hard. And I miss my mom and my dad. And if I could do this so much better, if I could just go back down home to Georgia. And my mom was like, well, we really can't get you and the kids back right now, and just try to tough it out. And the only good thing that my sister's ex-boyfriend did, well, two good things was he gave us a place to stay when my sister left. But which was good, nice. But he also helped me get the job at the gas station because he knew the people that owned it. So he was like, hey, I think you could give her a job. And I had an interview and got a job. So that was one good thing. The other good thing is I met my fiance, and that was a double bonus. And then eventually we got our own house. because we rented for a while, and then we got our own house, and um, yeah, everybody keeps asking people at work, my friends at work, when you guys gonna get married? It's like, I don't know. He's never been married, so he kind of listens to his married friends, and that's like the second time that 4 wheeler's gone by. He listens to his married friends, and they're like, "Oh, why get married? It's just a piece of paper." And it's like, I told him, I said, "Why are you listening to them?" You know. And he's like, "Well, why should we get married? It's just a piece of paper." And blah, blah, blah. It's like, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. My mom and dad waited 11 plus years to get married. They were just common law married for a long time. And then we moved to Georgia. Shortly after, a little while after we moved to Georgia, they got married. Just this as a piece. You know, nothing fancy. Just this as a piece. And like I said, I've been married twice. First marriage was like a haha, I'll show you marriage to my kids' dad. Like, oh, you think I can't get nobody else? I got this one. Da, 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 da. We're gonna get married and na 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 na. And that was a joke because his mom didn't like me and I didn't like his mom. And his ex was always in the picture because his mom just loved his ex and blah 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 blah. So, like I said, that was a joke marriage. And so we got divorced like really quick. And I got back in touch with my kids' dad. And long story short, we got married. And then the marriage fell apart. So I was like, well, my mom was like, well, you're not getting anywhere here. You need to just go move where nobody knows you and start over and get the kids to start a fresh start and divorce him. And which I had already left him at first before I moved up here. And so his sister wasn't too happy with me, which I don't really care. And because I had to do what was best for me and the kids, you know. And being there wasn't. And I had a boyfriend before I moved up here, and he didn't want me to leave, and he was willing to move in with me. And it's like, no, you know, my mom and dad really want me to go to Michigan. And he's like, well, why go to Michigan? And I was like, I think he was cheating on me too, that guy. So, okay, it's probably best I go. Well, I want to move in with you. And it's like, no, I gotta go. I mean, I liked him a lot, but like I said, I think maybe he was cheating on me, so it's probably best that I left. And my parents just were like, "We're getting you a bus ticket, and you're going." No ifs, ands, buts about it. And like I said, the kids and I got on the bus, and the rest is history. You know, it was the best decision. Because I wasn't gonna go. I was like, oh, because my boyfriend at the time, he got me a puppy. My mom was like, "Why did you get a puppy? You're going to Michigan. Why did you get a puppy? You can't take the puppy with you." And it's like, I know, I know. And then the puppy ended up running away. um, so yeah, was interesting to say the least. Moving up here, but like I said, the good thing that happened was I got a job and then met my fiance, and then we have a house. And not an extravagant house, but I like it. You know, it's just a quaint little house, decent neighborhood. Um, there's not really too many kids around here, so it's not overly abundantly overrun with kids. On the other side of the highway, that neighborhood has a lot of kids, but the kids, when we moved over here, the kids really didn't have anybody to play with. And then my son got into baseball, and he was doing that for a while. And then my daughter, she had a couple friends, and now she just stays in her room. I mean, she doesn't stay in her room all the time. She's in and out, but cause she'll come out to do, because we give her chores to do, and she's got a disability, so she has to. So I don't think she'll ever be able to live on her own, which is fine. One day I think she's gonna meet the man of her dreams, and he's gonna take her away and take care of her, love her like the way she's supposed to be loved, because she's a good person. She's got a good heart. She just doesn't understand certain things, and it's kind of hard for people to understand that and to take her as they're just mean. When she was in school, the bullies were just so mean to her, and it just hurt my heart because I was like, I can't do nothing about it. I can't go to the school and stand there and protect you all day, And she'd always come home and she'd say nothing's wrong, and she'd be in her room and she'd be upset, and it's like, what's the matter? Nothing. So she's supposed to have graduated because the motto here is no child left behind. So I talked to the special ed people because we had meetings like every month to talk about her progress and where she was at and learning and all this stuff. And no child left behind. She's gonna graduate. She's gonna do this, this, this. So like, okay, cool. She has to have stuff read to her and this, that, and the other. And it's like, okay, that's fine. And she's learning at this kind of level and da 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 da. It's like, all right, well, at least now we know what's going on with her because Georgia kept failing her, and when she went to school in Georgia, they was like, oh, she's this and she failed, and it's like, Dana, how are you failing? You're like in second grade, and they would wait till the end of the year to like, oh, we're gonna test her, and it's like, oh, she's got this wrong with her, and it's like, why are you waiting till the end of the year when you said you're gonna fail her? So Michigan, the school here, they tested her and they found out she had a cognitive learning disorder, and which means she's 25, gonna be 25, but she's actually got the mind of a 14-year-old or something like that. And she doesn't understand the concept of money. She doesn't understand certain concepts of things. And so it's like, okay, now we know what's going on. And we waited till she was 18 to put her on disability. And they disability evaluated her and said, yes, she's got a cognitive learning disorder. She'll never understand the concept of money. Blah, 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 blah. So she won't ever, like I said, that's why I said I hope one day she can meet a guy who understands and is loving and will take care of her and love her. And I mean, she doesn't need the guy to be happy, and I tell her that all the time when she breaks up with these stupid idiots she talks to online, which I wish she wouldn't do. And so I want to start getting her out and doing things, and it's, I don't know, it's hard. And yeah. So I guess it's been an hour, and I've talked to you guys long enough. I guess. I mean, I could talk all day. I could talk right till I go to my doctor's appointment, but the battery won't last that long, and I don't think you guys want to sit through a 4 or 5 hour long video. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Happy first day of fall. Hope it's nice and cool, but not too cool where you are. Because like I said, it's 46 degrees. Just went up 1 degree. And like I said in the comments, let me know what your favorite movie is, your favorite actor, actress, sitcom. What show do you like to binge watch? You know, are you gonna start watching more scary movies because it's getting close to scary time, or more fall movies, things like that? Do you like dramas? Do you like thrillers? True crime? You know, just put something in the comments. So I'm gonna go get ready because I have to go pay bills before I go to the doctor, and then I have to go to work for a couple hours. So that won't be so bad. And it's truck day today too, so please like, subscribe, comment below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thank everybody who watches. I thank all the people who take the time to just check it out. I think I'm doing a lot better. I'm getting the lighting better a little bit. And I got the angling right. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.